What it do, E-World, crisscrossing wires. So we are back with this QS motor install as far as the upgrade. And I told you guys last time the difference in the two axles. This axle is a lot bigger, so we had to finish shaving the dropout as far as the slot, how wide the slot is to fit the axle up in there. So we were able to do that, and after we did that, the next issue is this is the brake rotor that goes on. Okay, now because this axle's dropout as far as the width of the motor is a little different, what happens, turn some light on so you can see, is this rotor, once this rotor is mounted to the motor, it's going to hit this metal nipple, and that nipple is where the brake caliper bracket locks. So you see this slot right here? This is the brake caliper, and normally it goes on the old motor like that, right? And it locks on that nipple right there, so this can't, move back and forth. Then the caliper mounts on there, and that's how it stops the wheel. Now, because this axle is bigger, we gotta make this hole bigger, and I already started on it. It's still not big enough, so I'm using a unibit to open it up. So we're gonna go to the next size up, and the next size up should allow it to fit on. All right, but again, that nipple, because it's a little too long, it's going to impede our brake rotor. As you can see, our brake rotor is going to hit that. So we can still use that nipple for this caliper bracket, but we're going to have to shave off about a ½ inch of that, maybe a little more than a ½ inch. I'll mark it, but what's going to remain there is still going to be enough for this to mount onto, for it to grab and lock our rotor. And let's see, let's go ahead and let me lock my camera down so I can show you what I'm talking about. So this is the actual brake caliper, which goes on a rotor like that, and then it mounts like that, as you can see. So yeah, that is the workaround in order to get that to fit back on there. So we're gonna open that hole up a little bit larger, and we're gonna shave that nipple down, and then we should be able to mount our brake caliper, or our rear brake setup back. So we'll be back after we get that done. All right, so moving right along, I was able to get that hole in the bracket opened up so it fits on there, and I was able to do that with the unibit and my Dremel. So now we're going to take the wheel off, put the bracket on, and the rotor, mount it back up there, and work on shaving that nipple down. Nipple, yeah, that's what I'm calling it. Alright, so I'll be back after we get that done. And so finally, After cutting and sanding and grinding, we finally got our rear brake mounted up on our new motor. And I swear that was a ton of work. Well, not a ton of work, but goddamn, it took some doing. It definitely took some doing. But I was refusing to ride without no mechanical brake in the rear like a lot of people do until they get that sorted. Although I'll be using variable e-brake as well, I still want mechanical brakes on the rear. So there it is. At some point, hopefully I may get to upgrade to some better brakes, but honestly, I didn't find anything wrong with the stock brakes. And you know, if I'm being honest, the only reason I'd upgrade is to something fancy and it looks it looks nice. You know, something colorful. Try to find some Brimbos or something to put on there. But anyway, that's it for now. We got the brakes on there, and let's work on this battery. Peace.